And I cannot believe that we are already at 17 weeks. It seems like this pregnancy is flying by. I mean, I knew it would, but I feel like I just filmed my 16-week bump date. And now I'm filming my 17-week, which is just crazy. Baby is now the size of a pickle from crown to rump, which is a pretty good sized baby. It's crazy to think that that big of a thing is like in my stomach right now, moving around. Because I have an anterior placenta, I still haven't felt a lot of movements. Every once in a while I will feel like 2 or 3 good punches or kicks or maybe a roll, but it's not consistent and there's not a lot of them, which is kind of, it's scary for me, but then at the same time I know that I shouldn't be counting on feeling that yet, so it's okay, and I have to remind myself constantly to just take a deep breath. We have a home Doppler, and that is something that I'm very passionate about having for my pregnancies because of what's happened with us in the past. And I will say that I have only used it a whopping total of 5 times, and I am pretty proud of myself. I only use it if I have completely determined that I haven't felt anything for the past couple days, and especially if I'm not eating like I should be or drinking enough water because it's so hard and I'm so nauseous all the time, then I'll just make sure her heartbeat is still there, and it always has been. And I know people go back and forth on why they like Dopplers or why they don't, but I will say that for a lost mom, it does seem to bring a lot of comfort just knowing that I have that there and I can check and I don't need to rush into the hospital every time I have a concern about whether or not she's still there. Doppler has been really beneficial. I use a Sunline B Doppler. It's the one that you probably will see the most of. I purchased it on eBay because it is cheapest on eBay and it comes with free shipping from multiple different sites. Just make sure that if you do buy one on eBay that you go through someone in the United States. Otherwise it will take forever to get to you. For me, I ordered mine and my Doppler came in 3 days. So it was fantastic, and I only paid $26 and I think like 99 cents. But it wasn't bad at all considering that the last Doppler I had purchased I paid almost $50 for. So the prices on the Dopplers have significantly gone down in the last 2 years. So the next thing is symptoms, and symptoms this last week have been a little bit crazy and almost annoying. My cravings, now that I'm starting to actually be able to eat, not that I can always eat, but now that I can actually kind of eat, my cravings have been really controlling. Like right now, tonight for example, I was really craving bubble tea again. I don't know why that's been a thing this pregnancy, but bubble tea, and then the Japanese mochi, which is like a sweet rice flour ball that is stuffed, and I guess they can come with ice cream. I did not know this. But the ones that I think about and I love are the ones with the red bean paste. So weird, but I have been craving that, and so nothing else is satisfying. I haven't really eaten much today because it's all I want. I had Lucky Charms cereal and that was it. So it's been a rough day. I tried to make myself a fake boba tea with matcha and creamer and water, and the matcha did not dissolve and it was really bad and grassy, which considering like I use matcha a lot, I should have known this, but I thought I'd take the risk and it was not worth it. So matcha for boba tea is definitely a no. So the cravings have been annoying to say the least. I also had a craving for fajitas, and then we wanted to go to Red Robin's and they didn't have fajitas, so I settled on a hamburger and the hamburger was awful. So, and I know it's not awful because the hamburger was awful, it was awful because it wasn't a fajita. So the pregnancy cravings are becoming very controlling and are not very fun to deal with at all. Other than that, pregnancy symptoms have pretty much stayed the same. I have been getting headaches again, but they're kind of getting worse now, and I'm assuming that that's because, again, I cannot drink enough water. And when I'm thirsty, I can't drink water. It's weird. Like, I want bottled water or I want a smart water. I don't want water from our fridge, which is silly, and I don't know why this is. So I hope that this baby isn't a germaphobe, because that's how I'm feeling like everything is just so, I don't want to touch things, I don't want to eat things because I'm just not sure about them. So it's very interesting how that's working. The headache is just very ongoing. It's been very consistent in the front of my forehead and like has gotten more pressury, which I know is from dehydration. The pressury headaches can be from that. So I'm trying to drink more water. I think I may run to the store and just buy a bunch of Smart Waters and stick them in my fridge so that I'm not depriving myself and the baby because I can't fathom drinking what we have here. So ridiculous. And then other symptoms that I've been having that are new are laying position. So usually I have always laid on my left side. I don't know if it's because I've been pregnant so often and that's what you're told to reduce sciatic nerve pressure, but I just have always slept on my left side, and I'm one of those people where I have my pillow and my pillow kind of comes this way and my arms tucked under it, and then I lay on my left and then I have my blanket, like a giant tube going down and then in between my legs, and then I kind of cover myself with it if I cover myself with it at all. And I've always done that during pregnancy, especially putting the blanket like in between my legs to kind of keep the pressure off my hips. But this pregnancy now, I mean, usually this doesn't need to be a necessity until I'm about 24, 25 weeks, but it's like already starting to happen, and I'm assuming it's because of the baby's position. It's just been a lot of hip pressure lately, and it's very weird. But again, this is the 11th pregnancy we've had and the 5th one to get this far. So I'm assuming with each pregnancy your muscles start to kind of not work as well, and so the support just really isn't there. But the hip pain, the headaches, and the constant like craving induced eating that I can't fulfill is just insane. Because like Moochie, who can get Moochie at like 8 o'clock at night? I don't know anyone who sells Moochie in our area. We used to have one store that sold it. That store's no longer in existence. And then the closest place that I know has it is almost 30 minutes away, and the drive just isn't, I'm not willing to do it. Yeah, because I'm exhausted and I have a headache. So it's one of those really difficult places to be in, I think, in the pregnancy. I know that once I get towards the middle of the second trimester, like more towards the middle of it, this will start to dissipate, but it's just very frustrating right now. Also sleeping. Okay, so I've been able to sleep a lot more this past week, which has been fantastic. I've been taking Unisom at night, not because of motion or morning sickness anymore. That's kind of dissipated. I still have nights where I'm sick constantly, but it's not as bad as it was, and it's not every night like it was. So I've been taking Unisom, and I think that's helped me sleep. And I think also the fact that I'm just not as nauseous anymore has been great. So the sleep has been wonderful. I'm absolutely loving that I get to sleep. So exciting. You're pregnant and you want to sleep and curl up in balls and warm fuzzy balls and eat Moochie. That's okay though. Oh, doctor's appointments that are coming up. I don't have any this week. They are all in like the 20th week of June. So I think I have one the 21st. I think that's my ultrasound. And then I think I have an appointment like a couple days later. I have to call and actually change those appointments because we didn't realize my husband's school schedule is actually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So my days that I can schedule for doctor's appointments and know for sure that I will be child free are Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I have to call back. But that shouldn't be an issue at all, hopefully. So I won't have any doctor updates for a while. I do know that once I go to the next couple appointments, I'm going to start being seen every 2 weeks instead of every 4, and then I will have more stuff like high risk things going on. The anatomy scan, of course, is like our biggest hurdle that we want to go through. We want everything to look great, and there's always those concerns, so I would appreciate anyone's prayers for that, because it is a little bit of an anxiety thing for me. I'm always worried that something's going to be wrong. I'm sure nothing will be, but it's still just scary. So, baby buys, and my hair looks horrible when I turn that way. So So I have some baby buys, and I'm kind of excited to tell you guys about these baby buys because I get to share my favorite store ever with you and kind of why I love it. So yesterday actually is when I purchased these things, and I only paid $20. That's it, $20. And it was in store, and the store is Gymboree. If you've never heard of Gymboree, you have to go check out their website and definitely go to their store. I love Gymboree clothing. I actually found it when my son, before he was born, his first, how do I phrase this? My first son, before he was born, we found Gymboree. My mom and I did at the mall, and their clothing was so cute, and they had a little giraffe line, and we ended up buying that line for him for his coming home outfit, and I still have a few of the pieces from that. I don't know why I didn't keep the whole outfit. But anyway, so Gymboree has definitely been a part of my life for a long time. It's been a great support system. There are lots of women who love Gymboree and Janie and Jack and Gap and high-end brands online, and especially the Gymboree world. It's very exclusive. They used to have a big board, and now it's very exclusive to where they don't allow new members on the board. And from being a single mom with my first child, that board was such a support system and such a help, and so supportive of every question I had. And I know that clothing your child seems like a stupid thing to worry about, but when you're a single mom who has basically been told that she can't do it, I guess is the right way to say that, or who is surrounded by people who are constantly judging her, I felt like making sure my child looked good and was involved in activities was really important. And for me, that was just my crutch, and that was my kind of scope into parenthood, and that's kind of what got me through the first year. So I love Gymboree. Now their store obviously is not affiliated with the support groups, but there are buy-sell trade groups online, and the women are awesome and super friendly. And if there's a line or something that you see another child wearing that you really like, usually if you go onto these boards and post about it and say what you're looking for, most of these women will be able to track down those items. And just to fulfill how amazing this group of women are, when our daughter was born, we dressed her in this really pretty butterfly button-up outfit. I guess it had a onesie and pants and a little button-up sweater. And of course, when a child passes away, you have the option of removing their clothing so you can keep it, but we didn't want that. So my husband took her socks and her headband and kept those, and then we left her in her outfit so that she could be cremated in the outfit, which I know is a scary thought, so just ignore the scary part of it. But I really wanted that outfit. And it was an old outfit. I had purchased it used, lightly used obviously because it was a newborn outfit. And I had women all over searching for this outfit for me, and not even a week later it was at my door. So I have that outfit and a couple extra pieces from it that I probably will pull and put on Eloise when she's born, which just makes me sad thinking about that, but this isn't a sad story, so let's go further. So Gymboree is fantastic. They have lines that come out every couple weeks, and they do seasonal and rotational changes. And so when things are 3 seasons or 3 collections old, so if there's 2 more collections ahead of them, they get pushed into the sale rack, and the sale rack is usually 30% off. When things don't sell, they put them in big boxes and they shove them in the back of their store. And usually if you're really close with them, with the workers and with the company and all that stuff, they're pretty good about being able to trace down pieces that you need as well. So essentially what they do is they have these big box sales every once in a while, and if you go to their stores often, you'll be on their mailing list and their phone list, and they'll give you a call and tell you when they are. I did not receive the call because we just got new phone numbers, but fortunately we went to the mall yesterday, and I went into Gymboree, and they were having the big box sale, and their entire store was 50% off. So the lowest marked price, 50% off. And all these lines are old. They're like last year or the year before. But I only paid $20. I did actually pay $28 because I did buy a sweater for my son for school next year because he likes archery, he loves hunting, and it's a blue knit sweater with a deer and kind of like a Fair Isle sweatery look. So it was really cute and I couldn't pass it up, and it was only $7 with the clearance thing, so it worked out well. I'm going to get started here with some of the really cheap finds. So there's this super cute shirt and it says Snuggle Bear on it and it has 3 bear, and I'm pretty sure that this is actually supposed to be a boy or a unisex, and I usually steer away from that, but this is going to be for winter and Christmas time, and we do a lot of things during Christmas, so it was really worth not caring if it was supposed to be for a boy. And this shirt actually came with these really adorable pants. They are the same red with white stars, and they have like the little knee pad on them. They are so adorable. So the sale price that these were marked down to, both of these together as a set, was $4.99. So I got this set for $2.49, which is insane. And it's, yeah, $29.95 original price. So the next thing I got is similar. It was a set. It's a little, it's almost like a fuchsia pink little fleece jacket. It has a little penguin like pin patch on it. It's really adorable. And then it has little ears on the hood, and then this striped lining. And then the pants are that same striped lining. They have the roll up elastic and the attached feet, which is perfect for the winter, especially if you baby wear like we do. You can throw the pants on and the sweater on and put them in the carrier, and then you can undress them so that they're still not too hot for in the car. So this was again $4.99. Originally this set was $32.95 and I got it for $2.49 because of the sale. The next thing I got, we are missing I think one more outfit. The next thing I got was this really cute shirt. It's so adorable. Happy, be happy and bright. So this again is a cute Christmas outfit, or shirt I should say, and this was originally $19.95 and it's marked at $6.99, so I got this for about $3.50. And then these pants can go with the bear shirt or with that one, but they're just little bear pants again with snow and pretty basic. And these were originally $14.95. They were marked down to $4.99. So again, $2.49 for this really cute pair of winter little pants. I did get one more outfit, and it's just a pink shirt, onesie, and then pants, and I'll put in a clip of it for you guys. So the last things that I got, those were all that I got at Gymboree, but like I said, I only paid about $20 for all of it. And I think $20 for the whole, it was 4 shirts and pants and then a 2-pack of socks. So I think $20 for that is a genius deal. And it's still going on as far as I know. They said that they weren't sure when the company was going to pull the sale, so I would head into your store or give them a call and see if they're still doing the sale, because it's worth it. It's so worth it. Back to school clothes, all that kind of stuff. It's all the fall, winter, and even I think they had some summer things out too that were just from like years ago. But that is the time to go and stock up for later. The other thing I got was at Target, and these are just baby socks, but they were buy one get one 50% off, and baby socks are crazy expensive and you lose them all day long. So I figured that was worth. And this one is a 6-pack, and it just has the gray, the purple, and the navy. That's navy. It looks black, but it's navy. And then the pink hearts, a little pink bow, and then the yellow dots. And then the other pack is more like subtle, I guess, socks. So they all are either gray, pink, and white, and they just have different details on them to match all the little girly outfits. And I guarantee you with a passion that I will not find any outfits with this exact pink, and it will drive me crazy. But I like socks. I love socks for babies. So now she has, I think, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pairs of socks for 0 to 3 months. And I'm really like not sure, again, it's a fall baby, like how many socks do you buy and how many tights? So I only have 3 pairs of tights for her so far, and none of them are the thick ones. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to buy more socks or more thick tights. So anyway, that's that. Another thing that we purchased was another buy from eBay. These are just little hair bows, and they have little diamonds. They're super simple. They're on the fold over elastic, and these were like 10 for $4 shipped. And they did come from like China or some country over there, but I think that this is totally worth $4 for 10 of them. So I bought them, and they came in all different colors. They had white, off-white, black, navy, coral, pink, red, green, and brown, and then there was like one other color. They are really cute, and I think that this is probably going to be the best way for me to buy headbands on eBay in bunches, because I always tend to like one style and then stick with that style for that child. So we'll see which ones I like and which ones end up being used the most, but at least she has a good variety for. Okay guys, that's all I have for this week's update. There wasn't really a lot to update on. I'm still using the Era Organics Stretch Mark oil that I showed in my first trimester must-haves video. I think I'm going to do a second trimester's must-haves video towards the end of the second trimester, so make sure you're looking out for that. Oh, my necklace pinched me. I think that's all. So I will see you guys next week. Pants, super cute, were marked at $10.99. So I got these for $5.50. And they have a little bear on the bottom. I love the striped, and I love the little knee bears. They're so cute. And that's in a newborn 0 to 3. And then the shirt is in a 0 to 3, and it is marked at $8.99. So I got this for a huge amount of $4.50. It's cute too with the stripes. I like that it has the different size stripes. I like that it has the plain pocket. And the lady went in the back and dug up the socks. And so these, she will probably wear these with the little bear socks.